Alright guys, so I'm going to take you guys through a little bit of a nighttime cleanup. This is after dinner. We just had a pasta with burst tomatoes, and I just have some stuff here that I need to get cleaned up. I have laundry, but I'm not doing that until tomorrow because it's already 8 o'clock and I know that I will not be up to start it in the dryer and get it folded. So it'll just get wrinkled and have to be touched up, and we know the drill, right? So I'm gonna clean up the kitchen a little bit, wipe down all the countertops, and then I might start my puzzle. This is stuff that I have to check from the last video to see if anybody wants it. Nobody's ever home, so, but I think I might start my puzzle that I got. Give me something to do after I tackle all of this. And then the front room's not too bad. I just have to kind of fix the cushions, maybe do a little vacuum, put my computer and stuff away. But yeah, let's get started.
When the lights are out and you stumble in the dark, you kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me to get you, don't forget to get you, to get you, don't forget to get you, to get you, don't forget to get you, to get you, don't forget to get you. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds, and when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby.
Now that I got everything put away, I can actually start with getting the nighttime routine in gear, which is starting with dishes. Like I said, this was from the dinner that we had tonight, and I sped this part of the video up a little bit just because it is a monotonous task. If you've been here, you know I don't have a dishwasher, so I do all of my dishes by hand, and this was the longest part of the whole nighttime reset. It only took me about 35 minutes to go through and get done everything that I wanted to, but this is always just the longest monotonous part of kind of shutting down the kitchen and getting everything reset so that we can wake up with a clean slate in the morning.
And so remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you. When life throws lemons, just call on me to get you. To just call on me to get you. To just call on me to get you. To get you. To get you. To just call on me. Whoa, say the word. Just call on me. Just let me know and I will be. Just call on me. Whoa, say the word. Just let me know and I will be. Just call on me. Yesterday there was sun and there was rain. Beauty in the
Although there's not much left of this pasta, it was actually really good. If you guys want me to show you how to make this, I can do that in another video, but it is the easiest pasta. It literally is cooking the pasta, and then you put olive oil, garlic, and tomatoes in a pan, and kind of just let them cook till they start bursting, and then you toss in the pasta and a little bit of the pasta water and then some Parmesan cheese. So if you guys want to see me make that, let me know in the comments down below. I can definitely do that in another video. There was, like I said, just a little bit so somebody can have a little snack the next day for that. But we're just going to finish cleaning up the dishes. That way I can get on to getting the rest of the kitchen done. As you see, we're still doing dishes.
Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel.
This is such a good pot for cooking stews and soups, but this thing is so stinking heavy. And I will say, every time I wash it, I am so afraid of dropping it, because if I drop it in my sink, I know it will just absolutely shatter my sink. But it's such a nice pot. I have nowhere to store it. It won't fit under the cabinet, or, I mean, I guess it could if I kind of moved out everything else I have, because it's a pretty tall pot too, but it is so stinking heavy, and it makes me so nervous when I'm washing it. That way I literally just, I put it on the countertop to do most of the washing of it. I'll rinse it in the sink really quick, but I am like death grip on this thing because I am so afraid of dropping it. But it is an awesome pan. Although I can't find my lid. You'll see I go digging for my lid in the cabinet later.
Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond I sat down by the ocean.
Oh, can we just get an amen that I am finally done with the dishes? I did spray a little bleach in the sink. I'm just going to let that sit while I go through and wipe down countertops and get the rest of the reset done, or the night routine done. I figured that way I'll just double back when the bleach has had enough time to sit and, you know, kind of do its thing with disinfecting in the sink.
I don't wanna go back, back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back, back to where we came from. If my hands are empty, hey, do you read me? Go back. I don't wanna go alone. Go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? I know you want the best for me. Your intentions are good. I walk back to my history, into my old neighborhood. Longing for you, longing for you. Oh, but I can't get back. What can I do? What can I do when your train is gone? I don't wanna go back, back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back, back to where we came from. If my
I think one of my next videos I'm going to have planned is doing a major declutter again of my kitchen, because this cabinet is getting a bit out of hand. I know there's been stuff that's just been kind of getting shoved up there. One of my plates up here is my Halloween plate. I think it just kind of got put up there and didn't get rounded up with the rest of the Halloween decorations. Yeah, that was like 8 months ago, 9 months ago now. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so I think I need to go through a bunch of the drawers and the cabinets in the kitchen and kind of see what I haven't used from my last decluttering and start tossing that stuff. what I've been trying to do is, after getting most of the chores done for the day, picking one spot to go through and declutter. Last video, it was my cabinets in the bathroom. The one big cabinet that I have that has all of my makeup and stuff. I forgot to go through the medicine cabinet though, but I did record that. So you'll see that's just stuff that for some reason there's now only 3 people here, but we have like 8, 9 toothbrushes in the bathroom for some reason. Don't know why, but we took care of that. So if you like this kind of video, decluttering, nighttime resets, morning routine, stuff like that, just everything kind of homemaking and getting a house together, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll have videos coming out every week of doing little tasks around the house. Like right now, I was just replacing my lights that are under my cabinet. I have lights that just come on as like a sensor light that I recharge every few days. I don't have them hardwired into the bottom of the cabinets or anything, so I just take them off and recharge them. And it came with a set of 4, and you can put them all along your cabinets, but this is kind of the area that I really need them the most, especially early in the mornings when there's not quite enough light out, but I don't want to put all the lights on when I'm working over here to get tea or coffee. It just pops on and it's just enough light to do those tasks. This is where I'm questioning where my lid to this pot is, because like I was saying, it's a pretty large pot and the lid is kind of cumbersome because it's got a big like handle on top. So I'm like, where could this possibly be? I checked the oven because sometimes we will put, like, I know my cast iron pans go in the oven because there's no place to store them. And this is a large cast iron enameled, I guess what would not, it's not a crock pot. It's a braising pot? Soup stew pot? It's a big pot.
Someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are.
So now moving on and just wiping down the kitchen table, I wanted to know in the comments, like, what do you guys have been doing for the summer? Summer is pretty much halfway over, if not a little more than halfway over. I can't believe that this is the last weekend of July. We're going to be going right into August, and I feel like here it's been either too hot to do anything outside, because we had temperatures at one point that were like 103 and it felt like it was 110 to 115 outside, or if it's not that, then it's just raining, cloudy, rainy kind of day. And I feel like we really haven't been able to get outside much, other than to like run to the car and run to somewhere that's air conditioning, because either it's way too hot or you just don't want to be drenched by the rain. And I feel like everything has kind of been put on the back burner. Like, I wanted to get to doing my patio. Like, I wanted to power wash my patio and get all of my plants in the planters. I did get my tomatoes, peppers, and my herbs in the planters, but I also had plants that I just wanted to freshen up my pots with that have my tiki torches in. I haven't gotten to that because I wanted to refresh the actual pots themselves. They've gotten a little worn and I spray painted them black and some of the areas kind of chipped off, so I wanted to refresh them. But I feel like it's been either so oppressively hot or just raining and not really cooperating this summer. It feels like the summer has been either extreme for us. How has your summer been going? And I know, like, I've seen some kids are already going to be going back to school, which I'm shocked by. I will be starting, I think my classes start September 8th this semester, and I have 2 more semesters left, so kind of, a little bit of a wind down for me as well, and then I'll be able to get back into the workforce.
If you're gonna leave me, then just do it. I was facing all the sunlight while our feet swung freely from the bridge. You asked if I'd save you, if you were crazy enough to take a swim.
I'm going to put a little video so you can maybe understand why we have a box of toilet paper cut up in our front room as I'm vacuuming.
Why do you still flee when you know that you are?
So anybody who has cats knows the best toy you can buy them is an empty box. So anytime that I do a Sam's Club run and I get a new box of toilet paper, I have a box in the closet that I just kind of refill as needed. So the empty box gets put in the front room for usually until the next recycle day, so the cats can jump around in it and play. Well, this time Greg cut out a spot in it so that they could run in and then put their blanket on top. So now all they do is one sits inside and paws at the other one outside, or one will jump up on top of the box and paw at the one that's inside the box. So entertaining for them and for us pretty much, because it's just funny to watch them fighting in and out of a box.
You thought it was an old flame, but I told you it's not, so let it go. I try to make you see that I would not betray you in a million years. So why, oh why do you still flee when you are all that I want? I can tell that you've been through some kind of heartbreak. All I ever been with you is faithful like a blind girl's dog. Every time I give you love, you still look so doubtful. I'm faithful like a blind girl's I'm faithful like a blind girl's faithful like a blind girl's dog. You got some trust issues, though I admit it's cute, but there's too many disputes with you. Once and for all, just tell me how I can set you free. I need to know. I can tell that you've been through some kind of heartbreak. All I ever been with you is faithful like a blind girl's dog. Every time I give you love, you still look so doubtful. I'm faithful like a blind girl's dog. I'm faithful.
Now that all the crumbs are swept up off the floor, I can come back into the front room and just get the pillows all situated, get everything fluffed up, hydrate because I did break a sweat. I tried getting this done as quickly as possible. And then after that, I'm going to move back into the kitchen where I let the bleach sit in my sink for about 10 or 20 minutes while I got everything else done. I'm just going to go through and scrub this. I didn't have to use my barkeeper's friend this time, only because I used it last time I cleaned my sink, which I get little scuff marks like in the corners of this sink because it is a porcelain sink, and any of my pans, especially my baking sheets, will make little scuff marks in the corners. The only thing that gets rid of it is the barkeeper's friend. I use the powdered cleanser, which I'm running out of, so I might try the liquid cleanser. I've never tried it's like a cream paste or something. I've never tried that one, but now that I'm running out of my powder, I might grab it to see how it does. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and I just go back and get the powder and I'll use the cream cleanser for something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'm putting out videos of pretty much just cleaning, especially decluttering, because I do have a lot of stuff I got to go through in my house and declutter a lot of things. But pretty much just going through my daily routines, mornings, nights, middle of the day, grocery hauls. If you guys like those types of videos, hit that subscribe button. You'll see the next videos coming out with the notifications on. I will say waking up to no dishes in the sink the next morning is a really good feeling. However, it doesn't always happen for me. Like, this is my nighttime routine and I close down the kitchen and I clean everything up. But if people are going to bed later than I am, I will find the random cup or bowl from a snack in the sink the next morning, which it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.